All right, welcome back here in our Fort Lauderdale studios. Now, Jeremy and I, we had coffee this morning, the appropriate beverages to have. But apparently, Tommy Tran is hanging out with the GOAT down there, Emmitt Smith, and I see...
now they're really having more fun than us.
Some spirit you got there, Tony?
Now they're really having some more fun than us. Take it away, Tommy.
Yeah, guys, I know especially for Brandon, there is some adult beverages here, but when a Hall of Famer comes and brings something, you can't say no. I got two-time Super Bowl champ B-Mac. I've got our fantasy guy, Jamie Eisenberg, but of course I got Emmitt Smith here as well. And I know you just got in here. I saw you walking around, running into some old teammates, chopping up some good stories. How's it going out here so far?
It's going well down here in Miami, back in my home state of Florida. Excited about this big game coming up on Sunday, and so we got two great teams, as you can see, the 49ers and the Chiefs. So it should be an exciting moment.
We talk about this upcoming matchup. Of course, you're a Dallas Cowboy. In the state of the Cowboys.
Don't act like you hated to say that.
I did. The state of the Cowboys, you have a new coach, and Coach McCarthy. What are your thoughts about McCarthy and the expectations for him?
Well, there's always going to be these lofty expectations of every coach that comes into Cowboy Nation, because everyone wants to get back to the Super Bowl and want to win one, because it's been a long time. And the one thing I can say about Coach, he has a championship experience, and it's nice to have that as a head coach, because now you can talk to your players about winning it as a head coach versus winning it as a player, and so, which is a little bit different than Jason himself. And so I think McCarthy is coming in with the cupboard full. It's not half full, it's not empty. You got some quality players on the team and great talent, great leadership still there. It just need to upgrade some of the areas. We need to learn. We need to do a better job of stopping the run, so we need to upgrade some of the defensive fronts. We need our guys to get back healthy offensively in the offensive line. And we just need to play better football, more consistent football. And I think if the Cowboys can create that identity as an organization and let that be your hallmark of who you are, like the Steelers, like the New England Patriots. They all have had identities. Those teams that have built that long-standing legacy, they had that identity, and they stuck to the game plan.
I got a chance to spend some time with Dak Prescott as part of Radio Row here, and obviously big storyline. You know, is he going to return to the Cowboys? What does your gut tell you about?
Oh, he's coming back. He's coming back.
What about Amari Cooper as well? You know, two guys that are entering the free agency.
I mean, it's going to be tough, but they both will be back. I think they both will be back, and because we can't bring McCarthy in and set these lofty expectations and not give him some of the same tools that Jason had last year. At least got to give him some of the tools and give him the ability to go out there and try to do what he needs to do. And so I believe by having Zeke already locked and loaded, bringing Dak in, figuring out how to work with Amari Cooper, you might lose Byron Jones.
Yep.
You might lose him. But then you got to find a safety to come in, and we may have somebody already on the bench that they can say, okay, we can have this guy move this guy to corner. I've always thought we had some good corners. And so a lot of good corners. And so maybe we already have those guys on the team, just shifting bodies around.
You mentioned Zeke's name. Just talk about what it's like to watch him, you know, run the rock and how he's been able to do some things in the NFL so far.
To me, it's like you sit on the edge of your seat because you know that something special can happen at any point in time. It's kind of like watching Mostert run the rock for the 49ers. With Zeke, he's kind of the same way, whether it's in the screen game or down the field in the passing game or just in the running game. And he runs the ball so hard, runs downfield. He makes guys miss as well. And I'm just excited to watch him play.
Yeah. Your son just got a full ride to Stanford. Talk about how excited you were for him. And also, too, I was happy that he didn't go to Florida.
As a Gator, I was not happy that he didn't go to Florida.
That was the best decision he could have made, not going to Gainesville. So I salute your son.
Why do you say that?
Because, you know, Florida State, Florida, you know how things go.
He's Seminole. We barely talked to him.
Is there Seminole or Seminole? No.
How excited were you about that?
Yeah, I was very excited because, I mean, when you have a child that loves the sport. The one thing I wanted to make sure is that you absolutely got to love the sport, because this is not a sport to say I like and I want to play it.
Yeah, no question.
You have to go to the point of I love it. I'm willing to do whatever I got to do to go through the fire to get there. I'm willing to work as hard as I need to, willing to learn what I need to learn, and this is what I want to do. Once he made that decision, I got behind him full throttle. The next thing is to make sure he stays healthy. And so when he chose to go to Stanford, he chose a 40-year decision over a 4-year decision. That's the way we looked at it. And so, but by not having, or in our case, having this experience of going to college for 4 years, and then not only that, but playing in the National Football League, then understanding how the business world actually works, that brings a totally different level of perspective to the whole equation of making a decision and the determination which schools you go to. Some schools you say, Florida, great school.
Yeah.
Stanford.
It's different.
Harvard.
Yeah.
Duke. Oh, automatically just jump out like that for you. So for us, it was more about life beyond the game. If you're blessed enough, son, to go and play the game for as long as God is going to bless you to play the game, great. Just know you got this, and this is important too, because you're gonna live a lot longer, hopefully, than you will play the game.
No, you're a busy guy. We got to wrap things up. Speaking of having an experience, what you've got right there, Hall of Famer?
Well, Herradura Ultra Añejo is celebrating, or Herradura itself is celebrating 150 years anniversary this year. And so I'm here representing Herradura, and this is a beautiful bottle of Añejo. Most Añejos are dark color liquor. This is a silver or blanco kind of liquor, which the way we describe it. And it's a smooth, premium, top shelf premium tequila. Goes down real nicely. It goes well with great drinks. One of my favorite drinks to have with Añejo is an old-fashioned. Tequila old-fashioned, which is a great one to have. Yeah. So we're going to celebrate, we're going to enjoy, and toast to the game this week with this right here.
We got to go. But by the way, who are you cheering to, Chiefs or 49ers? Who do you like?
You got my helmet on your side.
San Fran.
There it is.
Now, I want to see the Hunt family do well.
Yep.
Trust me, I do. But I'm just going with.
I see a theme here: Stanford, the Bay Area, Palo Alto.
The
it's
team
all
that runs the ball.
Yeah.
They do run it. They do run it.
And it's certainly appreciated, man. We're going to enjoy it. We're out of time. We will. But, guys, we'll send it back to you. Be jealous, because you should be.
Totally jealous.
Appreciate that.
And Brandon, little known fact about Brandon. Brandon is a tequila aficionado.
Yeah, so Tommy, feel free to snag that bottle from the Hall of Fame and bring it back for us, but it's probably not going to happen.
Couldn't get a football out of his hands.
No,
You think you're going to get a bottle of tequila out of his hands?
Shame.
No way. No way.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.